In this video, you'll learn what the script supervisor writes in the continuity notes and how to correctly fill this document. Firstly, before you decide to skip paperwork, let's revise why it is important to take notes during the shooting. Secondly, in case of reshooting, your notes will serve as reference for the whole crew to restore the set as it was. Third, your notes are essential for the post-production. You help the editor select the good shots in the raw material. A good tip is to use both camera and pen to capture the takes. Now, what is it that you write in your sheet? It's the number of the scene, shot and take. Remember, scenes and takes are marked with numbers, and shots are marked with alphabet letters. On the internet, there are infinite variations of templates for your notes. Let's take a look at one, for example. What shooting day is it? 1st, 7th or 20th? Is it sunny or cloudy? What is the number of the scene? Where does the scene take place? A meadow on the streets? What size is the lens that the cinematographer uses for each shot? Beneath row, you write the card number. Usually they look like that: A001, A002 and so on. If it is a movie camera, it will automatically continue the numbers with each new card. Next you write the shot and the take. Something good to know is that the first filmed shot of the scene is marked only with the number of the scene, not the letter added. The second shot you film you mark with letter A, and so on along the alphabet. It is your responsibility to know which scene is being filmed right now, and to tell it to the second AC, so he could write it down on the slate too. So, let's exercise. You film scene 23, and the name of the first shot you do is written simply as 23 take 1. Let's presume the director wants 2 or 3 more takes. Then you write 23 take 2, 23 take 3. When you move on to the next shot of the same scene, it should be named 23A take 1, and so on. With regards to reading, it is good to name your shots because the sounds of the letters are sometimes similar. So instead of reading 23A take 1, you should read 23 Alpha take 1. Be creative or stick to the military names of the letters if you prefer. Usually, it is necessary to make several different shots to cover the scene. This includes changing the camera position, changing the lens, etc. Your shot numbers could go through the whole alphabet. In this case, you should be well aware and skip letters I and O, as they resemble figures 1 and 0. Next, you measure the duration of the take using a stopwatch. Thus, the director is capable of controlling and correcting if the tempo of the same action changes between the shots. In the sound category, you mark any noises or problems, as well as whether the shot is filmed without sound. In this case, you write MOS. If the second AC doesn't show the slate at the beginning of the shot, it must appear at the end. Then, it will be called endboard or tail slate. You should mark that too. Some people prefer to circle the great takes, whereas the circle take sheet is also popular among the filmmakers. Others prefer to write OK in the remarks section or NG for the non-good takes. In the description section you could write any other remarks you think are important. For example, are you filming a close-up shot right now? Or is it a master shot? Is the actor stretching the same arm? Any lapses the actors did? Download or make your own script supervisor sheet and practice by watching films and breaking down the scenes into notes. And don't forget to have fun.